Kristiallure, and I'm so glad to be back doing some makeup with you. I wanted to specifically focus this tutorial on Jouer Cosmetics. Why? Because I have fallen in love with this cosmetic line. Their foundation right now, #1 for me. I have not found a better foundation. I have been trying so many different ones lately. This brand is hands down one of the best. It comes with a brush, one of the round brushes. Very easy to apply, you will see in just a few minutes. Their lip toppers, their highlighters, their foiled eyeshadows. You guys are going to fall in love. The pigments, everything. This foundation covers everything. It is like, wow. So if you're like more of a natural look, you might not want to go for that one. But I hope it will be helpful for maybe a party you have going on this weekend or any kind of holiday party that's coming up. I will be doing another more dramatic, I know, you're looking at me like, really? That's pretty dramatic. But an even more dramatic New Year's Eve, Christmas Eve type look with my new Morphe palette, Dare to Create. Can't wait. So check that out. It'll be posting soon. And check out my other fitness videos I've been posting. I hope you guys enjoy this one. I kind of went for like a fall glam look that you can just pretty much wear from now until Christmas. I hope you enjoy this. Let's get started. So I'm going to start off with Lab, and it's called the Fundamental Radiant Primer. I don't typically use radiant primers, but I've been kind of trying them out lately and I'm excited. This is from Sally's Beauty Supply, and actually this was created by a bunch of beauty influencers from what I've heard, from what I haven't really done a lot of research on it, to be quite honest, but I've tried it. It's okay. It's not horrendous, but I was kind of looking for something a little bit more illuminating, just to try out. But I'm going to show you what it looks like. You can kind of see. I'll let you be the judge. So I'm trying this new primer out by Lancome. It's called Ebates, and it looks like this. So far, so good. I really do love it. I was just trying to do a different primer and see. I usually use the Hourglass primer, Veil primer, and I really like that primer as well. So, but I'm trying something different. It's always good to try new things out. You just never know. And then I like to just put it on my eyelids and get that primed up, ready to go. So here we go. Put it on my neck, because a lot of times we're going to take that foundation again through the neck and the ears as well. So just make sure, use your fingers. The warmth of your fingers really penetrates that primer into your skin. Alright, now that we've got our face all primed and moisturized, I am going to go in with the new foundation by Jouer Cosmetics. So it's Jouer for the holiday. We're going to start off with this foundation. It comes with a pump. This is the color Fawn. I did go a little bit lighter because I get pale during the winter time. So I didn't want to go too dark. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Farsali Rose Gold Elixir drops, and I'm going to actually mix it in with the Fawn. This really cool trick. What you're going to take is some Scotch tape, and you're going to put it on your hand like this. You can just do one, but I do two because my foundation tends to spread around a little. This, ladies, is going to help you, and gentlemen, not get your palm as dirty, but it's also so that it doesn't absorb into your skin, the foundation, while you're applying it to your face. So this is a really cool trick I learned from a Clinique makeup artist, actually. She is old school, but let me tell you, they give you the best pearls of wisdom when it comes to makeup, and they've been trained so well. So it was really nice chatting it up with her at Ulta and learning some little tips and tricks that I can teach you guys. So Jouer, if you buy the bundle, you can get the foundation and the brush for, I want to say it was like $46, no more than $50 with tax. So I am going to try it with their brush and see if I like it or if I'm going to want to do the Beauty Blender. So we'll see. So I'm going to pump some onto that Scotch tape. This is so nice because you do not get your hand dirty. And what I'm going to do is, I've never really worked with one of these oval brushes. I'm going to take my finger. Oh, first of all, sorry, I almost forgot to put the Rose Gold Elixir in there. Let's combine just a little dab of that. I just took a little syringe dab of it, and then I'm going to mix it in with the foundation. I love the consistency of this foundation, and it is full coverage. If you want to cover up anything, this baby is going to do the trick. It goes on like butter to me. Take my Jouer foundation and I'm just going to go in with it. I'm going to go in with it and just try it out. So we'll see how well it spreads and blends, but so far so good. You got to get into that hairline. You don't want any missing spots. Look at this foundation, ladies and gentlemen. This is pretty amazing. I love this foundation. If you know me, I like to use the foundation for my lips, and it starts a nice base for the kind of lip I usually typically go for, which is the nude lip. It's a very, very beautiful foundation, and it works really good with that rose gold elixir from Farsali. I'm a big fan of Farsali elixirs. They're just absolutely stunning. So what we did here is we made sure that we covered that foundation through our ears and our necks so that we blend everything together. Okay, so I did my brows off camera, and now I'm going to go in and kind of clean up my brows and do some concealer before I do my eyeshadow. Usually I do my concealer afterwards, but lately I've been switching it up, and I've been putting my concealer on, setting the baking, and then doing my eyes, just my eyes, not my eyebrows. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that same method I've been doing. So I'm going to take, of course, my holy grail, Shape Tape, and this is light medium, and I'm just going to do what everyone calls the Instagram Shape Tape look. I love just getting dressed up and putting makeup on. Maybe that's why I'm a beauty guru. It's fun. It's fun to get all dressed up. Even if it is just for a few hours and you take it off and put your sweats back on and take off all your makeup. That's what I do. Okay, so I already wet my beauty blender. I found this little tray, girls and boys, at the dollar store during holiday season. I think it's for like nuts or something for the table, but perfect for my beauty blenders. I'm very excited. Sometimes you find some steals at the 99-cent store. And what I'll do is I'll set it all, and then the setting powder helps prevent all that fallout from messing up everything. I can just dust it off. I'm actually going to use this Maybelline. I'm going to switch it up from Laura Mercier today. It's Maybelline Shine Free Light #1. I use this in my drugstore tutorial, and I actually really like it. I can't bake bakery goods, but I can bake my face. So here, we're going to bake all that on there. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to carve out this area right here, just like this, because I don't want to go past that when I do my eyeshadow. So we'll just leave all that on there for now and just look a little bit crazy. So I'm going to start off with my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. I'm going to take that and I'm going to carve out the areas underneath my eyebrow to really define that upper eyebrow bone area. And then I just kind of place it on the eyelid. I'm going to start with this palette. This palette, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Jaclyn Hale. Thank you, Morphe Brushes, for collaborating and giving me this amazing eyeshadow palette. I have used every single day since the day I purchased it, and I have an extra one because I wasn't sure if it was a limited edition or what was going to happen. But now Ulta sells it and Morphe sells it, and I'm just so excited. As you can tell, it is very used. I take this on all the trips I go on. And if you watch my videos, you know that I travel quite a bit lately, and I mean, every color I need is in this palette. It's absolutely stunning. And all these warm colors that I just love them. I'm a warm color kind of girl. I like the bronzy warm colors. So I am going to start off with my normal. This is what I've been doing, and that is this. I'm going to start off with this color right here. And you know what? I don't know the names of these. I'll have to figure it out. I think I may have had like a sheet. I don't know. Like the new Morphe one has a sheet. But for right now, we're just going to, it's this little orange color right there. And that's going to be my transition color. Okay, so Morphe 441, going back into that like orangey color, which You may look at it and go, no way, I'm not going to put that on my eye. But it is gorgeous as a transition color, so don't be intimidated by it. So here we go. And this creates a nice, pretty fall, warm look. Smith Cosmetics 235. I love this brush for this next little bit darker, but same concept right underneath that transition color, because it really takes that pointed area and gets right into that crease. And I'm going in, I think this one's called Pukey, but I'm not sure. But this color right here, love this color. So I'm going to use that. Sometimes I'll just take those two colors and do a very natural look, which is some bronzer, and just for something just to go out in the day if I just wanted something, but I didn't want to go like too smoky or anything. I love combining those two together. Like I said, guys, I use this palette every single day I put makeup on. I just love the pigmentation, the buttering. It just, everything blends so well and so easy. And that's so important when you find an eyeshadow palette, because you just need something that's gonna, you know, make your life easier, create beautiful art. First color, the transition color, I'm going to soften up the edges on top of it, on top of what I've already done. So I'm just softening that up. I'm going to go back in. It's a process here. And I'm going to go in with that, like, I think it's called Pukey. I think it's called Pukey. Jaclyn Hill, what was that name? It does look a little pukey though, but it's so pretty. It's a pretty Pukey. Who would have ever said Pukey is pretty? Goodness gracious. I'm going to go in with this beautiful green right here, and I'm just going to kind of use that as a kind of like a smoky eye on the corner edges there. Dust off a little bit of that, and what I'm going to focus on is just literally that outer V area. Going in a little tight into that bottom crease, but then I'm going to really just kind of place it in here too. Just like that. Just there. I don't want it to go too crazy because I'm actually going to put a reddish color over it. So I'm just kind of focusing just right at like a V right here. Just V. I don't know if you can see it. Just a V there. And I'm going to take a clean brush and soften the edges a little. I take just a clean Morphe brush just to kind of, so I don't have any sharp edges. I have a tight but fluffy brush. And I'm going to take this color right there. It's kind of like a reddish color. Okay? So I'm just going to go in like that. See? And now we just kind of created a little bit of a, put some red tones in there. Go back in with Pukey with my Smith 235. I'm going to go back in there and I'm just going to kind of mush all that together. Just like that. Now I'm going to go in with that first transition color, kind of like that yellowish gold, I should say gold, like a marigold color. And I'm going to just kind of blend out those edges on top. I am going to go back to that outer corner V because I've covered up some of that green area. And I'm just going to kind of deepen it up a little bit. Go into the Skinny Dip Jouer palette that I was bragging about, the Ultra Foil Shimmer Shadows. Ladies and gentlemen, these colors are unbelievable. They are so gorgeous. Thank you, Jouer, for amazing foundation. And you'll see the highlighter in a second. The lip topper, the lip liner, oh, they're so beautiful. I am actually going to go, because I have this reddish and greenish colors going on, I'm not going to do the lighter gold. I'm actually going to go with that gold. I just think it will tie it together a little bit better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the soft ochre paint pot. I'm going to kind of carve out a little bit of that area there. I'm going to take this Stila number 34, kind of a tight little brush, and I'm just going to carve out just right here. Just right here. That's where I really want to just focus on it right there. Okay, just like that. And I'm going to do the same thing here because I kind of lost my upper eyebrow area. Transition color, so that Morphe 441, and I'm just going to kind of soften this out right here so there's no harsh lines. I'm going to do the same thing right above where I did that MAC soft ochre carving just to smooth out that area. I'm going to go in with that glitter, and I think it's called Tan Lines. I haven't tried without wetting it, but I just kind of want to see how it picks up without having to wet it with my finishing spray. Look at that. I mean, it really, you don't have to, because this foil just really picks up, especially using it with that soft ochre base. I don't really feel like you have to wet it. And I liked it with the colors I chose with the Jaclyn Hill palette. Personally, it's just a little too dark for me in that front spot, so I am actually going to take a little bit of the Skinny Dip, which I typically have been going to that one a lot, and I'm just going to place that a little bit in the center, just right here, and just kind of see how that mixes together. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted. Okay, so I'm going to take a little bit more of that Skinny Dip, and look at Skinny Dip, Tan Lines, makes me want to go back to Hawaii. Yep, this is exactly what I was looking for. So I'm going to take that in, go actually even in that whole eyelid space there, because I'm digging that, how it softened it out, like I kind of give it more of a soft gold, kind of that reddish tone one. And I'm going to just kind of make sure I get it in there. Just kind of feel like it started to fade a little. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to place this right up here. Now, I've heard from makeup artists in the past when I was dancing for the NBA that you don't really want your highlighted bone area to, you don't want to do the highlight down here. You don't want your eyes to droop down. You want your eyes to lift up. So you should really just more focus right here. That's where your highlight, your eyebrow bone highlight should stop, like right here. All right, now I'm going to go in for the inner corner highlight. I'm going to place that there, and I'm using the Jouer highlighter, in Citrine. I love their highlighters. They are blinding. Alright, so I'm going to do the inner corner there, and I'm going to create a nice tight line to my, right below my lash line. Going in really tight. This brush is nice because it does place it nice and tight. And then when you do it tight, you kind of want to go in pressing it. And I'm going to go all the way, creating a nice defined wide eye look. Now I'm going to go back with that first transition color, the kind of that pukey one, and kind of smoke out that line I just did, kind of smooth it out, blend it in, just like that. And I'm going to take that green, and with that Morphe, and with the Makeup Geek brush I originally used with it, and just kind of smoke out that V, focusing on kind of like that little area right there. Oh, hold on a second. I want to use this new eyeliner I purchased from Jouer. It's their cream longwear liners. This is a nude, I want to say, or some type of nude. And it goes right into that waterline, creating that nice, perfect, open-eyed look that I love. I tend to always do this with my, I have a Urban Decay one, but I like this one so much better. It glides on and picks up that pigment like, whew. I can't wait to try more of their liners. I only bought this color just because I was looking for a good waterline one, but I would buy their other colors. This is amazing. This is first impression on camera, and oh my goodness, it's beautiful. It's like really pretty green right here, and I'm going to kind of play with that a little bit. I'm going to put it a little bit like right here, just below the lash line. I think it'll just kind of give it that little pop. It's really pretty. Just that little pop that I was looking for. Oh. Okay. Now I'm going to take the mascara and kind of blend my lashes into those 111s, into my Ardell's. Bronzer in Ria that I always use. And I'm just go in there and bronze it up a little. Not too much, just a little bit though. Carving that out. there, a little bit to the hairline. We're gonna go in with my MAC Give Me Sun for just a little bit of oomph, and I'm gonna take my Laura Mercier brush I always use. Really just kind of carve that out a little bit, brushing up to kind of blend that in. So again, it's Jouer for the holiday, so let's get this highlighter going, because woo, do I love some highlight, some glow. I can't even open it because I have so much oil on my hands from the Versali. All right, so Sigma tapered F35, my favorite brush, going in there, and let's show you how this glows. Hope you can see it with my lighting. And I'm going on soft right now because it can go on pretty intense. Look at that, guys. Whoa, whoa, love it. Oh, love a good highlight. All right, let's go on the other side. Look at that. Oh my goodness. And place it in a little bit tighter there, a little bit tighter there. And I do a little on my nose, my Cupid's bow. Blend that in a little. In with my blush, those cheeks nice and rosy. Contour. And I'm just gonna go in right here, starting almost where I started that transition color. That whole area right there. MAC 235, I think. Kind of has like an angled. I like using this one for the contour. Actually a little bit more than that other one. Really defines that contour. I'm blending it into that eyeshadow there. And then again, if you want that pinched nose, you want to just like kind of pull it in from here. You're giving yourself a nose job basically. I dusted it off down here, I don't know if you could tell, but now I'm just going to kind of take that fluffy brush and just kind of blend there. Now I'm going to take my Jouer highlighter in Citrine. Just go in there, nice and straight if you can do it. I'm kind of in a hurry, so I'm noticing I'm definitely not going in as good as I usually would. Now that the makeup's all set, I'm going to go in and just spray before I put my lips on. Give that powdery, take away that powdery look and give it more of a luminous look. Now I'm going to go in with that new lip liner from Jouer, and it's in Fawn, so it's the same color as my foundation, which is easy to remember. It's the first time I've used this lip liner, so I like the lip liner though. It's really nice. It glides on really smooth. Kind of gives you some nice lip color. So I go in first with my NYX Cosmetics Cosmic Metals, which I'm obsessed with right now. I literally use this color every single time I do my makeup. It's unbelievable. Ugh, look at that. I love this color. It looks really pretty with this lip liner color too, but I tend to like use it on my own. So I mean, it just depends on what look you're going for. Now I'm going to use the Skinny Dip lip topper from Jouer Cosmetics. It's very pretty. It's like a really pretty golden color. I'm just going to kind of hit that right there. Not all over, just kind of in the center. Like that. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed this tutorial. This was my Jouer for the holiday. Like a fall classic glamorous look. I went a little more intense than I actually intended to do, but you know, sometimes you just want to be a little extra, and I like to be a little extra, so why not? You only get to enjoy it, and then you take it all off and put your pajamas on, let's be honest. Especially after a big old turkey dinner. So it is Thanksgiving. I want to say happy Thanksgiving to everyone out there, and thank you so much for following me. I don't have a whole lot of followers right now, but I would love to see this YouTube channel grow, and I am so blessed and so thankful for all the people who support me in doing this and following my dreams to become this successful beauty guru on YouTube. And I hope you enjoy my videos. I also post fitness videos, so please check those out as well. And I just want to wish everyone a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving with their family. And I know we have so much to be thankful for. I'm gonna get choked up here. You know, it's been 2 years since I lost my father. want to do this. And you think that it gets easier when you lose a loved one, but it doesn't always. And sometimes we just have to be grateful and thankful for the people we do have around us, and embrace those moments, and embrace that love, and enjoy that time with our families and our friends, and whoever is in your life that you celebrate holidays with. Just embrace them. Let them know you love them. Let them know you're grateful for them. And just be yourself. Just be the best you can be every day. And I think if we all continue doing that, we're going to be pretty good people out there living in this world. We're going to do well for ourselves, I should say that. Sorry, I lost my train of thought because I got all emotional, which I didn't want to do. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial, and I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, like it if you like it, and comment below. Let me know what you like, what you don't like, but be nice. It's Thanksgiving. And I will see you on my next one. Thanks, guys. Bye.